Now, calling in on our giant phone is JD Reynolds, and she's calling us from Australia. Welcome to the show, JD.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very fine. Australia is one place that I have not been. Have you been to the States? You've traveled here and toured here before, right?
Yes, I love the States. It's my home away from home. I miss it so much. I've spent a lot of time living in the United States, and I just can't wait to get back to see y'all.
I was watching one of your interviews on social media, and it seemed to me like you were like, okay, we're still down on lockdown. And you so wanted to like tour or connect. So, have you been doing some performances through your computer for others?
I haven't, no. I think it's because I am a perfectionist. So whatever I put out to my fans, I want it to be perfect. I won't put out anything that I don't think is completely awesome. So I haven't really wanted to do anything that kind of takes away from who I am. I'm a live performer and I love to get out there and put on a real show. So if I can't put on a real show, I won't put one on at all.
You're like, why bother? You're like, I'll just have a Vegemite sandwich and I'll just call it a day. so you have, by the way, have you had a Vegemite sandwich?
I love it. I'm a Vegemite kid. I
You
love
are.
Vegemite. I think I have it, and no word of a lie, I'm pretty sure I have it every single day.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so
Yeah,
does it come?
Vegemite on toast in the morning
Okay,
gets me going.
I love that. Now, does it come like in? Because I've never actually seen it. And all of a sudden, I just threw it out there. But does it come like in a sardine can, or is it like a twist top? Like
No, it
it's a
comes in a
spread.
glass jar.
Okay.
I think they tried the squeezy tube Vegemite for a while, which was great because I could bring it onto an airplane with me and have it on board. It comes in a glass jar with a lid, and you just get a knife out. And the trick is to have a very, very thin spread, not thick like peanut butter, but
Okay.
very, very thin, almost transparent.
Oh, like just a flavor, just a
Yes,
splash of flavor. I love that.
yes,
So your debut single this year wasn't this year; it
yes.
was another year.
Correct.
That's the
Yes, and
name of it.
it feels like deja vu, doesn't it? Groundhog Day with all this COVID. I did write it about this year and about the year in lockdown and when the pandemic hit. So it was a very hard hitting single, and I was really happy with it. I love the lyric content. I love the lyric video. It's a powerful lyric video, and yeah, I did write it about being in lockdown and this pandemic and all the sad stories that you hear and you continue hearing about through this pandemic.
And your new release though is called Rebound. Is that like
That's
refreshing?
Rebound, everybody. It's about getting back on the horse, dusting yourself off, y'all, and getting back on the horse. Rebound.
I'm game for that. So you write your things. Do you write most of your own material?
I wrote all of my songs. Yes, I couldn't imagine ever singing anybody else's words on my own albums. It has to be pages ripped out of my diary, turned into songs, and I really feel that when people such as your sweet self are speaking to me about my songs, I like to know that I wrote them, I can relate to them, and I can tell you the real story behind them. And it literally is pages out of my diary turned into songs.
Yeah, because every song was inspired by something, no matter what it is. I was walking down the street on a sunny day. I mean, those things happen.
That's true. Yes. So when people listen to my songs and they reach out to me via socials and say, "Oh my God, JD, is that true?" Oh, yes, it is. So every word I sing, it is a true story. And I love that for myself and I love that for my fans and I love that for the listener. They never have to question my music because it's all straight from the heart and it's all truth.
When did you discover for yourself personally that this was going to be the path for you? That this is, you know what, I'm going to wake up and I am going to go in this direction.
Very, very young. I started rewriting the nursery rhymes as soon as I could hold a crayon. I rewrote the end of all the nursery rhymes because I thought they were all a bit sad and miserable. And so I was songwriting as a toddler. And my mum said you'd take Dolly Parton songs and some of the words, because of the more adult content in the songs, I would turn it into a more my own understanding kiddie lyric. And I was literally writing from a very, very young age. And I've always always loved it.
Like
My grandma
Jolene,
was a
right?
big
Like
country music
Jolene.
fan.
Like
Beg your
Jolene,
pardon?
Jolene, Jolene, don't take my man just because you
Jolene was my
can.
first word.
What? What?
This
What?
curly haired little toddler. Jolene. Yeah, that was pretty much my first word.
Oh my goodness. There is something about the song and the process and the integrity that you bring to it and the joy that you have from performing, like you said, to a live audience. What's happening there in, where you're living currently? Like currently for us, I live in New York, and so, you know, they're saying, okay, right now, maybe you don't have to wear your mask, and maybe the school children don't have to wear your mask. And, things are evolving as we're going through all this as a process. What's happening down there, down under?
It's the same. It evolves every day. So we just have to take a look at what's happening and what's evolving, whether it's a mask mandate one day, or masks are relaxed for one day, or live music's back or not back, or singing's back in church or not back in church. So it is. It's literally a pandemic. So I think that we just need to go through the motions, bide our time. Things will get better. I'm a forever optimist. I'm full of hope, and everything's going to get better, y'all. We're just one day at a time.
One day at a time, indeed. This marble that we live on, it does. It just seems to get smaller and smaller and smaller. I grew up singing, that Disney song. It's a small, small world. It's a world of
Yes,
laughter, a world of tears. It's a small, small world.
yes,
Never before have I ever felt that it was as small and as connected as it is now. And for that, in
correct.
a strange way, I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the awareness that it brings when our actions matter to others. And so
Yes.
your songs matter to others. Are you writing anything maybe in your inbox now? Did you write anything this morning by chance?
I'm always writing. So I'm a very unique writer. It's a gift straight from God. I will write feelings and thoughts and events that have happened to me in my diary. And I will think on that and read it before I go to sleep. And then while I'm asleep, I will be woken up with either a whole song in my head, including the melodies, all the music parts, and I will race to my studio at 2 in the morning and just sit at my piano, and I will play, and the song will be done.
Hmm. What's the first song that you ever learned how to play on the keyboards?
It was Rainbow Connection, Kermit the Frog.
Really? The
Yes.
Rainbow
I still
Connection, right?
know. Someday we'll find it. I know, the
Yes.
Rainbow Connection. I
Connection.
love it. I love
The
the song.
Dreamers.
It means a lot to me. And that was the first song I learned how to play on my piano.
I'm hearing it in my head. Da 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 da.
I know. And what a song full of hope and joy. I love it.
You know what? I
Yeah,
love
it's
it
cool.
too. And I've really enjoyed visiting with you, JD. Thank you for, coming by. So I always love watching Australia too when it's like New Year's Eve. I love watching how everyone celebrates New Year's around the
We
world.
do it big.
You do
Yeah,
it big.
it's
You
go big
abs
or go home on New Year's Eve, especially in Sydney.
There
So
you
we
go.
usually jump in the 4x4s and track down to Sydney to watch all the fireworks. They go off, don't they? They're huge.
Oh, they are absolutely beautiful. So, from to all my friends that live on the beautiful place that you live, and to all of your friends here that are here and
Yes, to
separated
all
from
my
you,
friends who live in New York. I've got
yes.
so many friends who live in beautiful New York. Hello from me and my family. And God bless you. Thanks so much for having me on. It's been so awesome chatting with you.
Oh, it's been awesome chatting with you too. Happiness to you. Be well. Thanks, JD.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye bye.